Hello. Tony loved his dinner last night, so I'm going to get a little appetizer again for him. He really seems to like that. So tonight's appetizer is going to be it's just gonna be some Parmesan. Hi, Tanya. Some Parm little slices and some fig, some like fig spread and some crunch. But then for dinner, he is having Parmesan chicken breast cutlets, these, and then asparagus and some tomatoes. So that is what I am doing tonight. The boy is right under me. Y'all, I had a boozy brunch with my brother and his wife and my cousin and his wife. Guess who just got home from that? Me! You're anti-asparagus. Why? People are anti-asparagus? Love me some fig spread. Me too. Me freaking too. So I'm going to do that, and then once he gets home, I'm going to, obviously we're going to eat, but then I'm going to watch the last 2 episodes. I'll probably only have time to watch, no, I'll have time to watch the last 2 episodes of House of the Dragon. And my cousins wanted to invite us over tonight to watch it with them, but Tony hasn't watched any of it yet, but he was all excited that they invited us over. And he was like, well, we can go over there for dinner. I was like, no, we can't, because you haven't watched it. So how could we go over there? And he's like, okay, I'm sorry, I'll watch it tonight. And I was like, yeah, dummy, you gotta watch it. I've been telling him to watch it forever. It's frustrating that he does not listen to me sometimes. But it's so good, and I'm so excited. Anti-turnip and pro-asparagus. Wait, stop. What do you do? There's nothing there. What are you doing, weirdo? Stop. There's nothing over here. It's coffee, isn't it? It's, yeah, okay. There's some coffee splattered. All right. Now you're going to be all jacked up. There's nothing on the floor. Please stop licking. It sounds disgusting. Good Lord. I say anti-asparagus. So I can't with the texture. I'm definitely a texture person as well. Like I can't do shrimp or scallops or sushi. I can't do anything like that. No, thank you. I cannot. I hit the gym today. 1.7 miles on the treadmill. Awesome. Good job, Free. Good job, Free. What? Good job. Very proud of you. Very proud of you. Okay. Set this right here. I mean, I guess I could just pop all of this in the oven, but I don't want to. I don't want to. But I had fun, though. I really, I haven't left my house in a while. Like, for anything fun. So, it was nice to, you know, reintroduce myself to society. Like, with my, my sister-in-law and my cousin and all that. I obviously would have loved if Tony was there, but he's working today, so I don't know. It's just nice to be around my, most important people. So, yeah. It was nice to feel missed, though. I did one of the anonymous question things yesterday. It took maybe 6 hours for people to be like, you're so mean. Calm down. Hi, baby. Hi. I'm not gonna lie though, having someone actually say, anyone who not one to accuse people of being ableist, and I will never do that, but having someone actually say, like, people saying that is kind of ableist because you've already said before that, I've said it in like passing, but like you are on the spectrum and you do have ADHD. And so people like that are going to be more blunt and not sugarcoat things. They literally don't know how. And so I don't know, it just felt like, I felt like seen, you know? I felt seen and heard, and that felt real good. But yeah, it's so, like, I'm just so fucking sick of people. And I know it's not a lot of people. I get it. But I just get so, like, find something else, you know? Like, okay, you think I'm mean? Then fucking log off, dude. Like, I'm over it. Like, get over yourself. Go somewhere else, please. Clearly this isn't a good place for you. And like, what are you doing if you're just continuously watching me? Like, oh my God, you're so rude. Someone said they didn't know what something was, so then you suggested they watch a video of yours to find out what it is. You could have just told them. You could have just shut the fuck up. That's what you could have done. Right? Oh, hey, Brennan Ryan Sneed. How are you, buddy? Oh my gosh, hi. Hi, Jasenia. Stephanie, how are you? Tammy, miss you. Not everyone's personality is going to mesh with everyone's else. Just find someone else. Exactly. Didn't know you were on the spectrum. I am. I also, like, I don't want that to become, and nothing against anyone who, like, has that in their bio, but that's not me. You know, like, I don't want it to become my brand. And it's okay if it is someone else's. I don't care. But it's just, like, I don't want that to be my brand, or, because, yeah, I mean, like, I talk about mental health, but that's not my shit, you know? So, I don't know. Hi, Alicia. Hi, DC. How you doing? It's just annoying. Like, it's just so old. It's to come up with something else to not like about me. Like, come on. You know? Hi, Bianca and Katie. Right? Like, it's, like I said, I mean, it's old. It's annoying, you know? It doesn't have to define you. It can just be a part of you. Even if you weren't, it wouldn't matter. Find someone else to watch. Exactly. My goodness. Thanks for all your informative content. You're so helpful and well-informed. I appreciate you. Thank you. That's so sweet. Okay, how long? Oh, I'm like cooking this at the perfect time. Oh my gosh. I've never been good at like timing shit out like well. I was talking to someone where I just was all day, and she's known me since middle school, and she's like, "You're not mean," and she's like, "You know what it is? It's because you're blonde." And I was like, "Colleen, I don't think that's what it is." She's so funny. Let me talk to my home robot for a second, so I don't make y'all's goes off. Okay, sorry guys. All right. You are actually pretty nice. Exactly. But I mean, if you're just having like a run-in with me and I answer something like super quickly and I'm just like nope or yes or something like that, like I don't have time to add a million, you know, I just lose my knife. No, there it is. A bunch of fucking emojis and like, I'm not here to coddle you. I don't want to be coddled. Just give me one, like, give me the answer. I don't need to be coddled or anything like that. And that's how I want to be talked to. So I don't know, man. It's so annoying. And because of like the vernacular of the people who were talking in, you are so sweet, Wiggum. Thank you for the kisses. But because of like the vernacular of who was saying that stuff, like I'm positive it was just from like 2 people. So like I get it, but, and it's kind of just like what I was saying, or like the advice that I even gave Angelique, like it's not a whole community that's against you. It's not a bunch of people. It's literally like 4, okay? So I just need to remind myself, like, it's not a whole bunch of people. Not everyone. Blunt, borderline rude. Yeah, like, when that's not it. I mean, I don't know you personally, but I'm sure you're not like that. if I don't like you or if I'm being rude, you will not have any question. You will absolutely know that I'm being rude. But even like in one of those things, in one of the anonymous Q&A things, someone was like, "Oh my God, you're so snappy," and it's like I'm not snapping. I'm like this is how I'm. I'm calm. I'm just typing. Like I'm not snapping at someone. I don't snap at people. Like if you're gonna infer someone's tone like that, and maybe that's something like that people have to unlearn, maybe, but that has nothing to do with me. Take that up with yourself, please, and leave me the fuck out of it. You know, like I don't. And y'all have seen me get like worked up about something like once, and that's it. You know, stop justifying yourself to these people. I know, I get snappy when I'm offended, but it's like I don't. That's not how I am, though. And if you're offended, of course, that's a valid act however you want to act, sure. But it's like, I don't know, man. It's so dumb. It's so annoying. That's a you problem, exactly. People are way too sensitive. That's what my brother said. Because I was asking him today. I was like, "Am I mean? Am I rude?" And he's like, "No." He's like, "Why?" I was like, because I keep having like people say that, and he was like, "That's just dumbass people who don't know you." And I was like, "Yeah, you're right." He would definitely tell me if I was a bitch or if I was being rude or anything like that. God forbid you don't sugarcoat things. Yeah, and that's what my sister-in-law said. She was like, "No, you don't sugarcoat things." And then she even said, she's like, "I saw that you were putting the pink heart on stuff though." I was like, "Yeah, thanks for noticing." Now you cannot say anything to anyone, anywhere, anytime without them having a problem. Exactly. I mean, no matter what I say, I'm going to piss off people, and that's fine, but I need to, and this is just me having an open conversation, I need to just get over it, basically, you know? I just hopped on here. I just know that you are beautiful, strong, and ain't nobody got time for bringing your girl's vibe down. Facts are not attacks. Yeah. Because people get way too bold and weird, and it sucks because it's like I want to be able to still do those, anonymous Q&A things, because I know there's a lot of people who feel more comfortable asking certain things in those Q&A boxes. And I want people to feel comfortable asking those things, you know? And I wish people would feel comfortable, saying stuff in my DMs, but it also is just kind of more manageable, like doing it through that box too, because I still haven't turned back on my story replies, just because I honestly probably won't turn that back on, just because it's so much more manageable to keep them off. I've inferred tone in your post before, and I had to step back and think about why. People need to understand that's, I completely agree. I appreciate that, though. Even you just saying that and, like, you being kind of aware of that is so important. People are seriously too sensitive. Honesty isn't wrong. I think you're the best. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. How many messages do you get a day? When I have my story replies on, it's over 500 at least, and it's so overwhelming. And please do not take that as like, oh, I shouldn't DM her. DM me, go for it. I mean, it's part of my job. I love being able to interact with y'all, but it makes it more manageable when I have that off. But still, doing Q&As and question and answer boxes and stuff like that is a great way for me to be able to interact with y'all. So I still like doing that. But of course, there are people who feel more comfortable asking questions when it is anonymous. But then it also is weird because people are like, oh, since you're bisexual, does that mean like you and Tony like have threesomes? I'm like, why would I answer that? And also, like, what? Like, I specifically said, like, don't be weird, don't ask anything sexual, and I still got questions like that. I'm like, just because, like, I don't want to accuse anyone of being like biphobic, but it's like, are you gonna ask someone who's gay the same thing? Are you gonna ask someone who is straight the same thing? Probably not. So don't fucking ask me, man. That's so uncomfortable. Like, I don't know. It's just like, I feel like it's so weird to ask people about, like, I don't know. I literally had someone who was like asking about like doing anal, and I'm like, what? So weird. So weird. I don't have Insta. I'd rather just email you a question. I probably wouldn't be able to answer it because I get so many emails, just so you know. I typically don't respond to emails unless it's like a brand email or something like that, or, you know, whatchamacallit, for like a sponsorship or something, just because I get so many emails. I don't know what you're cooking, but I swear I can smell it. We have Parmesan chicken cutlets, and then some, ooh, I need to turn this completely off. That is getting too hot. And then some asparagus and, yikes, asparagus and grape tomatoes. Yeah, that is way too hot. Yoicks. But now I'm just cutting up some Parmesan for Tony, because he had said the other day, I used to have a fig spread and like a block of parm in the fridge at all times, just as like a little snack. And he said it the other day. He was like, oh my God, what was that like? He was like, what did you used to like put on a cracker for me? And I was like, you mean the fig spread and Parmesan? He's like, yeah, that was so good. I was like, okay, I'll get it again. He's so funny. Going to your in-laws' house for dinner. No idea what we're having. Hello, Gigi. How are you? Yeah, I don't know, man. People are weird. People are weird. I don't really get like the like mean girl comments anymore unless it's from the like anonymous shit, which I am very happy. But it's like, okay, if you think I'm mean, give me a fucking example, like of not of text, because you can't infer tone. If so, that just makes you look like a big old dummy. But you gotta, like, a video, like spoken word of me being rude, of me being a bitch. Go for it. Show me. But it's usually like one and done of like, you're an asshole. You're diagnosing people and shaming people. And it's like, nope, I've literally never done that. Thanks though. Crazies. I got so many messages from y'all from responding to that one where the person was like, I have a degree in psychology, or I was a psych major. And I really wanted to respond to it and be like, cool, how's it going using that 4-year degree in psychology? Because most of us know you can't do shit with a 4-year degree in psychology. Coming from someone who is finishing their 4-year degree in psychology just so I can get my degree done and then go to fucking law school. So funny. Working on a 3rd psych degree. Oh, love that for you. Aren't you getting your master's? Didn't you say that before? Why is parm the best? What's y'all's favorite cheese? PhD. Okay. Okay, so then you already do have your master's, right? How's that work? I don't know. Go school. You like white cheddar? Oh my God. Stop licking my legs. Why are you such a sweet boy? Why are you the sweetest boy in the world? You just are, yeah. I think Havarti. No, Havarti's too. Which one's more nutty? There's this one that I had, like, I forgot where we were, but it was so fucking good. It was more like nutty and like, it kind of, it tasted like Parmesan, but it wasn't. It was so good. I pick only one favorite. You can pick all of them. Cheese in string form. Love that for you. Damn, a lot of people like white cheddar. Havarti's not like soft, right? Is Havarti soft? I don't remember. What am I, a cheese expert? Is there a name for someone who's a cheese expert? How there's like a sommelier for like wine? Is there a cheese expert? I think there is. Jenna said, I got a wedge of cheese tattooed on my leg today. Cool. Oh, I like Gouda too. I really think just Parm is like my favorite. Was it Asiago? I think it might have been. That sounds accurate. That sounds accurate. I really need a chair in my kitchen, y'all. My legs hurt. My cousin came up to me at the bar and she was like, hey, you want to go get tacos? And I was like, yeah, are we going to walk there? And she's like, what? She's like, I was not expecting you to say yes. I was like, let's go. Yeah. And then we got tacos and it was really fucking good. Tacos and plátanos and some chips and salsa. And then two of my other friends were like, hey, do you want to go to this thing called Scream-ageddon with us? And I was like, yeah, sure, let's go. And then I told Tony and he was like, okay, we'll have fun. And then he called me and he was like panicking. He's like, I just looked it up. You're not going to like it. Let me tell you all about the time Tony and I went to Halloween Horror Nights. And I had a panic attack and we had to leave. Like, well, we didn't leave because I had the panic attack. We were already about to leave and I could like feel it, like, not panic attack, anxiety attack. But I could like feel it rising. And then we're staying at this like one weird, like this, one of those places that has like a jacuzzi tub in the bedroom. So of course we had to get in it. And after like things happened, I looked at him and he's like, are you getting out of the tub? I was like, I think I'm just going to sit here for a second. And I like full blown, I was like, I cannot breathe. So he like picked me up, dried me off, put me on the bed, like snuggled me up. And he was like, you're okay, just like try to breathe. And I was like, I don't think I can. He's like, was it Michael Myers? He was like, it was that last Michael Myers, wasn't it? And I was like, yeah, it was. It was that last goddamn Michael Myers. We went through one last haunted house, and Tony loves stuff like that. But we went, things I do for this man. We went through one last haunted house, and it was a Michael Myers haunted house because he was like one of the characters, whatever, one of the themes that year, and which I'm sure he probably is this year too. But we went through, and like as we walked out of it, I was like, oh, thank God it's over. Oh, like, all right, we're good. Out from a bush pops one last Michael Myers, and I screamed so loud. And there was this couple that we had like met there like in line, and we like kept seeing them. Like we were always like right behind each other, so we just like hung out with them. They were so cute. I wish we would have like kept in contact with them because they were really funny. They were dying laughing, and I was like, guys, watch out! There's one right here, like warning everyone. And Tony was dying laughing, and I was like, that's it, we're fucking leaving. I was like, I'm over it. And he's like, okay, I'm sorry. So we left, and then I was just like, yep, I'm done. I haven't seen the new movie. I've heard reviews that are not good. Like Moist Critical did a pretty good review. It was a very short one. Listen, all I had to see was Peter Mon's tweet of him saying, so I just walked out. And then that was it. And then other people commenting on it, and they were like, it sure was a movie. Yeah. And then Moist Critical's thing was really good. He was like, I'm not going to give any spoilers, but like, yeah. Oh no, I'm definitely still going to watch it for sure. Tony and I are still going to watch it. I think we'll probably watch it tomorrow together because it's on Peacock, so might as well just watch it. But what are you leaning forward for, weirdo? But he called me like panicking when I told him I wanted to go to the thing tonight because I didn't really look it up. I just thought it was going to be like corn mazes and stuff and like other weird things and like maybe a little bit spooky stuff. I thought it was going to be more of like like a knockoff version of that, you know? Like, so there's Halloween Horror Nights, and then and that's at Universal, and then there's Hallow Scream at Busch Gardens, and Hallow Scream at Busch Gardens is not as scary as Halloween Horror Nights. So then I thought Screamageddon, because it's like in a field and not put on by like a billion-dollar company, right? So, and I had like heard about it and stuff, and I was like, and there's like fair stuff there too, you know, like fair games and stuff. So I was like, oh, that'd be fun. I don't think I've ever heard Tony be like so concerned for me on the phone. And he was like, I don't think you're gonna like it. And I was like, I'll be okay. And then I looked it up more, and I called him, and I was like, what was I thinking? And he's like, yeah. He's like, I wouldn't even want to go to that. I don't know why you thought you could. I was like, I don't know, buddy. He's like, yeah, you just kept saying, it's okay, it's okay. And he's like, it was absolutely not okay. I was like, you're right, buddy. You are absolutely right. You're aging gracefully. I love that for you. I've never seen Halloween. At this point, I'm not sure it's worth it. So Tony and I hadn't seen all of them. We'd seen like clips of like a few of them, and like maybe like 4 of them. I don't know. So last year he watched all of them in like chronological order. And like all of them, even the one with fucking Busta Rhymes. And actually, I don't think it was last year. I think it was the year before. I think. Yeah. Was it last? I don't remember. And so I watched all of them with him, and it was, I don't know, it was a cute little thing for us to do. I love scary movies and true crime. Same. I like it when it has like a good plot. I mean, even in the last one, the last Halloween movie, like the way people, like the gore aspect of it, like the way people were killed off in that movie was like, some of it was like funny. Like when they're in the park and there's people in the car and they're like accidentally killing themselves, and it's just like, what are y'all doing? Like, this is so dumb. Like, I don't know, I like enjoy that part because it's just so stupid, and like that's entertaining. Yeah, it's kind of like with the like Saw movies, you know. Yeah, I rather enjoy the parodies. Yeah. Did Do We Know Them upload a new podcast episode this week? Did they yesterday? I don't remember. I think they might have. I don't know. Those who have seen the new Hellraiser, is it like the old movies gore-wise? I like, psychological thrillers is really my jam. My brother said that he watched the first episode of The Watcher, or just Watcher, however you say it. The one on Netflix. I think there's 6 episodes of it. And he said like the original story of it is like really, really, really crazy. And that he was like excited to watch it, but then he said he watched the first episode and it wasn't good. And I told him, I was like, I've heard amazing things from people who have watched like all the episodes, so like I feel like you should keep watching it. And then The Patient is really good, but it's kind of slow at first. And then also it kind of feels like a 2-man play. And I get so paranoid about chicken. Do y'all get paranoid about chicken? Like when you cook chicken in the oven? I get real paranoid about it. Guys, I'm about to make your home robots go off again. Alexa, start a timer for 7 minutes.
For how long?
7 minutes.
7 minutes.
You dumb bitch. Sorry. Yeah. Hello, Lindsay. Ooh. What are you doing? Are you so excited to see Dad? Wiggumy's gonna be home in 10 minutes. Where's Dad? He's coming home. Where is he? Wiggum. Hey. No, no. Hey, where's Dad? Where's Dad? Is he home? Where is he? Where is he? Are you gonna get him? You gonna get ready? You gonna get ready to see him? Oh, shaking. Yeah, sorry. I just made your thing go off, maybe. Hi, Chelsea and Wiggum. Hello, hello. No new, do we know them yet? Okay. It's just my favorite. I love them so much. I had them on, like I said before, like in the background of my house. What, Chelsea? In the background while I was like doing something, I want to say like Thursday probably. And Tony walked by and he pointed at Jessie and he goes, she sounds like she's from Miami. And I was like, well, she is, babe. And he was like, well, and I was like, yeah, I was like, that's the one like I've talked to. And he was like, awesome. And he's like, well, like if you're like internet friends with her, why don't you like go down there, or we could have her up here? And I was like, she moved. And then I messaged her and I was like, I just remembered you moved and I got sad. And she's like, oh yeah, girl. She's like, I escaped Florida a while ago. Yeah. Anyways, I love her. She's so nice. My face is itchy. I just want to lay down and have someone feed me my food. Cannot wait till Tony gets home. Y'all ever just feel like that at the end of the day? I know you do. Don't lie to me. Okay. My face. Oh, thank you, Odd, for becoming a member. Did you see here? Did I see or hear about you seeing Savannah soon? Possibly. If we can work it out, yeah. Maybe. I guess you'll never know. I guess you'll never know. I mean, you'll know. Because you'll see it. But I guess you'll never know. Yeah. Yeah. I'm very excited. I'm a 5-month member. Woo! Yay! The collab you did with Savannah is what introduced me to your channel. Oh, I love that. Yeah, this one would finally be on my channel. Yeah. We had filmed one. We had filmed. Wiggum's just sitting at the front door, just waiting for Dad. That's so nice. You're so smart. Yeah. So we had filmed one for my channel as well, but then there was something wrong with my files. They were like corrupted. It was so dumb. And then I asked if she had hers left and like maybe I could probably try to salvage it. And she's like, oh my God, no, I don't. But it was fine. She was very, very nice about it and I appreciated it. So there was that. I would love to do one with Jessica. But again, I only want to, like, I want to be very, very particular about who I collaborate with. Make sure it is mutually beneficial. Make sure that their audience doesn't hate me. Make sure their audience knows who I am. There have been times where I've worked with someone and their audience fucking hates me. Most of their audience at least, so that's not good. Yeah, so there's that. But I'm very excited. I have had people be like, oh, you should collab with this person or this person. And I'm not trying to be rude, but it's like someone who I don't have a relationship with, I've never talked to, I've never heard of. And it's someone who has like 100 subscribers. And I'm like, what? I'm like, why would I do that? Like, no. And like, especially if it's in person, because that's the only way I'm doing a collab is in person. So like, I don't have a relationship with someone. We've never spoken. I don't, like, I've never watched any other channel, like, anything they've ever posted. They, like, just started creating content. Why would I, like, that's not going to benefit me. And I know some people might be like, oh my god, well, that's so rude. No, it's not. What? It's not rude at all. Yeah, oh my god, and then, oh, Jesus Christ, and then someone saying in that anonymous box, they're like, oh, how come you only started, you know, talking about Hannah when, you know, she started to get bigger? You can't stand to see another blonde, like, succeed. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I was shouting out Hannah, watching her videos, commenting on her videos multiple times before she had even 5,000 subscribers. Like, what the fuck is this narrative? Like, stop. People just don't know what they're fucking talking about and think that they do. And they're gonna, like, you could literally go back in her videos, even ask her, but go back in her videos or go down through my community tab and, like, clearly see that I've been very supportive of Hannah for the longest ass time, you know? And when I was talking about saying, like, oh, people have said, like, you should, you know, work with this person, I wasn't speaking about anyone specifically. Alexa, stop. I wasn't talking about anyone, like, specifically. Or, like, throwing shade or anything, because I know someone's probably going to say that, but, like, it's not that deep, you know? It's just not that deep. Do y'all like sitting on the counter? I love sitting on the counter. It's one of my favorite things. I usually sit over there, but right here's good though too. Here's a good spot. It's a real good spot actually. I like this. In my mom's house, or her old house, there were two spots where I used to sit in the corner of the kitchen while she was cooking dinner, and I just sit in there and hang out with her. It was one of my absolute favorite things. And then I remember my mom was cooking one time, and it was when Tony and I had only been dating for like 3 months, and him and my mom clicked like right away. Weird. And she was at the stove, and she like turned and like saw me, and she was like, that's not where you usually sit, what? And she turned around and saw him like sitting like where I usually sit on the counter, and she's like, oh god, now there's two of you in here. She's like, that's one of the times I knew that y'all were meant to be. And I was like, that makes no sense. The other time was when I got stung by a stingray at the beach, and he like sprinted me back up to the condo and just like completely took control of the situation. And she was like, the way like he cared for you and like handled it, and she's like, I think if he wouldn't have been there, like you would have been a wreck, and like it just would have been awful. And I was like, he's my security blanket for sure, right, Wiggum? Dad is our security blanket. I know. I probably wouldn't have been able to go to that spooky place tonight if he was with me, but I can't go to any of that shit without him. No way, dude. No way. I found Hannah through you. I love Hannah. Hannah's wonderful. I remember when you shouted her out, I followed her because of you. See? Doing laundry? No. I did so much laundry today. Not today. Jesus. This past week. Like, so many loads of laundry. And I was thinking yesterday, I was like, I'm probably not going to have to do laundry for like a month. I did so much laundry. Are you tall? Tanya said she's tiny. I am basically 5'2". I can't have my legs dangle as it hurts. Oh, I don't like being tall. If I was born, if you were born 5'4", ow, R.I.P. to your mom's cooter. My goodness. I was not born 5'4". When I measure myself in Home Depot, I'm 5'4", but at my doctor's office and everywhere else, it says that I am 5'3". What are you doing, silly boy? Where's your dad? I miss him so much. I missed him so much today. so happy Tony's finally gonna watch freaking House of Dragon. I'm so over it. Like, I'm just so over, like, me watching it and him not watching it. Aren't you 5'4" in Home Depot? Exactly, you get me. The word cooter is grossly underrated. You're completely right. I think I found you from Hannah. I love that you all recommend each other. Yeah, I mean, hey, if I like someone's content and I think that they are, you know, a generally good human, then hell yeah, I'll support them. I'm not gonna go out of my way and be ridiculous about it because I want to be able to stand alone. Guys, I think my fucking psoriasis is back. I have mild, like regal mild psoriasis, and I haven't had it in so fucking long. Really, ever since I like cut out gluten like a lot, I haven't had any issues. Measure yourself at Home Depot? What the fuck, is that a thing? Girl, yeah, when you're at the checkout, just... It was kind of like a existential crisis that I had though. Calling me to tell me that he is around the corner and to ask me to help him get stuff out of his car. He does this every time. Like, why doesn't he just wait till I pull up? Wait till he pulls up. Anyways, so, oh my god, why is your tongue so warm? Oh goodness. I found a YouTube channel with shorts about stretching, and I swear they have some of the best sciatic tips. That's awesome. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go be awkward and walk out to the middle of the road and just like go like this to Tony, because it's one of my favorite things to just be obnoxious. Anyways, I appreciate y'all. Hope you have a great rest of your day, night, weekend, whenever you're watching this, if you're watching the replay, and I will see y'all on Tuesday. Or maybe tomorrow, who knows? Ugh. I need to like put hot oil on my head. Anyways, okay, goodbye. All bye, Sean. Okay, bye.